What's going on? What's going on? Oh gosh. Let me get comfortable. People watching the game. What's the score? Last time I looked, I think the Browns was up 7-0 on the Steelers. Brett Gonser. I guess that's how you say it, man. Gonser. What's going on, Dave's Tires? What's going on, Mark Coughhold? Coughhold? Coughhold. Tipsy Cups. Yes, sir. TN Grass Monkey. I'm guessing that's Tennessee. Scott Huntington here. What's going on? Dave's Tires. Drink several for me. Don't worry, buddy. I got one right there. I got one on deck. Where do we order the cups at? That's beat me to. I'm too busy saying hello to everybody, trying to tell y'all the cups are on deck. All right, so people, it's not a hard email to remember. Self the lawn surgeon at Gmail. All right, so all you got to do basically is just send me an email, right? And put in the title, Tipsy Cup, and in the subject, put your name, your address, and if you don't want me, and then an email to send you a payable PayPal link. What that means is people don't have PayPal. Basically, I have some customers that don't have Cash App and all that stuff. Well, now that I have Jobber, I don't really use PayPal as much, but before Jobber, I can send people a link and it'll go to your email and you can go on and pay it. So basically, I'll send you a link for $10. You pay it. Once you pay it, I get information and I'll send you your cup out. No fuss. What's going on, Dustin Archer? What's going on, Semper Fi Lawn Care, Jacksonville, Florida? Here, bro. What's going on, my man? Are you drunk yet? Of course, I am not drunk yet. I just started. I just put my daughter to sleep. How dare you? No, I'm just fine. Blackberry Bird Dog. I got on this, I got on my hoodie, but under I got on this Gravely shirt. I like this black one. Y'all know me. I like red and I like black stuff. There's a black Gravely ambassador shirt. Love me some black and red clothes, man. I'm trying to think of if I need to talk about the cups. I'm trying to get to the title. The title, basically going full time. I want to talk a little bit about that. I always like to have a little subject, a little soft topic to talk about. Well, I could talk about my trailer real quick. So got my trailer all together, and we had a good, decent rain. So what I decided not to frame the signs on the side. Keep your fingers crossed they don't blow off. But I mean, it's really secure. Those screws that I got, I don't even know what I got them. I think I got them when I was building this shed on this side to attach that tin roof. But yeah, it's I'm gonna use all those white pieces that I painted as extra securing planks, like basically horizontal planks along the wall, basically to more make the walls more sturdy. So I'm gonna use it for that, and then I'm probably gonna put some hooks up to hang some stuff. So I'll probably use it for that. Anywho, going full time. Y'all still chatting? What y'all chatting about? Dave's Tire. I ordered a signature set, family size. Booyah! Are you in your shed? But of course I'm in my shed. Where else would I be? I just like being in my shed. Like I said, my daughter's sleeping, my wife's relaxing. Uh, I don't want to be loud and disturb people, so that's why I always come to my shed. Everybody asks me why you in shed. I got a heater right here. Don't worry, I'm not cold. And so yeah, I like to ask you some questions via email about some of the next steps I should take with my business. For sure, my man. And that's another thing. People, don't be scared. SethTheLawnSurgeon at gmail.com. If y'all have any questions, I try to respond to everybody. So shoot away. How much are the cups? $10 for one, 15 for two, and that includes shipping and everything. I'm on limited to two right now because I have like 60 cups. I know they'll probably go fast. So, but after that, I'll probably order some more. Once I get down to like less than 20 cups, then I'll probably do another order. Maybe get like 100 or something. But yeah. What used to be your other job? I was a policeman. Yep. Put a ton of lights on the trailer. I plan to. I want to put some marker lights on the top. I want to put maybe some side tungsten with lights or something on the bottom, near the bottom of the wood. But yeah, I plan to put some lights on there. What's all these notifications? Billy Goat, yes sir, Bird Dog. JG Lawn Care, you're going full time again? No. Somebody was asking me what did I used to do. David Ramirez, going full time this time. Yes, I'm going full time. What y'all asking me? Am I going full time with a full time job, or am I going full time with lawn care? I worked a full time job for 14 years and did lawn care part time since 2013. Then this year, I recently quit my job and went full time into lawn care. Hope that clarifies. Let's see the cup. You know what? That would have been smart for me to bring a cup out. I'm sipping on one of my old cups. That would have kind of smart for me to bring the cup out, but it's in the house. My bad. You can look at my last video. My last video has the cup. I mean, it's not this tall. It's a little shorter, but it's a little wider. I think it's about the same thing. It's 22 ounces. Nothing fancy. It's not a fancy cup. It's plastic. If those sell good, I might upgrade. Maybe like you do a special order of like tumblers or something like that. Oh yeah. I'm gonna do a giveaway. I'm gonna make an official video about this, right? So I might start it next week on my next Tipsy Talk, right? So basically, I'm gonna do a Tipsy Talk cup giveaway at least once a month, right? So it's gonna be a game. I'm gonna do a Tipsy Talk, and when I do the Tipsy Talk, the people have to count how many times I take a sip from my cup in the video. And the first person to comment accurately how many times I took a sip out of my cup, you get a free Tipsy cup. Like I said, I'll do that at least once a month. And I'll let y'all know. I don't know if it'll be on the last Thursday, because I do my Tipsy Talks every Thursday. I don't know if it'll be last Thursday or what. But I thought that was a cool idea. Let me know what y'all think. How's the Pro Stand? I just returned it. It was awesome. I'm back to the good old Pro turn, knocking them out. I just bought a 35 horsepower leaf vac. Man, my man Will's Lawn Service, if you don't subscribe to him, he got a 35. Of course, what's up with y'all? Like, Will literally, I remember the first year, 3 years ago, he started that setup. He had like a 6x12 trailer, dump trailer with like a 14 horsepower motor. Then the next year, he went and got a bigger trailer with like a 20 something horsepower motor. Now this year, he went out and got a third. I'm like, bro, why you keep buying motors? Do you go live every week with a video? This is the first notification I've gotten. No, I actually don't. I every Thursday I do an actually official Tipsy Talk, but I kind of go live randomly. Do y'all think I should make a particular day where I go live? What y'all thinking about that? Like every week on this day I should go live. But usually, and like I said, today I didn't get a chance to record a Tipsy Talk because my daughter's been sick. So that's why I'm doing this. But if that's something y'all want to do, because like I said, I'm trying to stay consistently active at least one day a week in the slow winter time. Okay. Well, I can't go live and post the Tipsy Talk every Thursday. I gotta go live another day. And it can't be on the weekend. It gotta be like on like Monday night. No, it can't be. No, not Monday. Everybody will be watching football. Like that's what somebody said. Oh, why you doing live tonight? We watching football. Maybe like Tuesday or Wednesday or something like that. I'll do a live, and Thursday will be the official Tipsy Talk. I've been talking all this time. Let me get to my every Thursday. You still think Troy Bell? Of course. Of course. My plan, if I'm blessed to be with Gravely Ambassador again, the next thing I probably would demo would be a replacement for my Troy Bell. My Troy Bell has done good for me. It's pushing 400 hours now. I want to say 360, 375. And that's hard commercial hours. So, I'm not gonna press my luck. It works, but I like having that backup. You know what I mean? And I'm not big balling. It's just me. I'm not big balling yet where I can buy 2 Pro Turns. I barely bought this one. So if I could buy a residential Gravely, similar to like what I got with the Troy Belt, then that would be great. I guess at that point, I'll probably get a bagger system for that residential Gravely, and then I probably would sell my Troy Belt. Man, it's gonna be hard to let that bad boy go. Then we can drink together. Yes, sir, Mark. Any big purchases for your business next year? So in the recent months, like basically, like I said, y'all know, like I said earlier in the video, I've gone full time, right? So this winter time is like the most important part. This is what held me up from going full time so soon in the past, is because it's like, what am I gonna do in the wintertime? So, and that's kind of what I wanted to talk about. Y'all keep asking me questions about stuff, but yeah, my main goal is to make it through this winter time, but the first thing on my purchase list is a bigger backpack blower. While my 150 BT does me just fine, one, hopefully business grows enough. I want to get somebody to help me do leaf jobs and whatnot. And it will be beneficial for me to have 2 backpack blowers. So if I'm gonna get a backpack blower, I'm gonna get a big one. And well, it's not gonna be the biggest. I know that Echo got that big one, still got a big one. Red Max got a big one. I think I'm gonna stick with Husky. I think the biggest one Husky has a 580 or something like that, 75 cc's. I think I'm gonna stick with that. So that's my biggest thing there. Then my next big purchase probably would be, like I said, a residential Gravely, the HD series. So, um, but we'll see. Yeah, like I mean, that's the whole reason I planned this. I've been planning this for 2 years, going full time, and I don't have any. The whole reason I waited until this moment is because I uh, I have everything I need. I have everything I need to be a functioning business, to do everything I want to do within my business. So there's no real purpose for me to buy anything yet. Now, next year, if I start going bananas and getting a whole bunch of jobs and start growing, then I might start to have to consider purchasing something. But right now, anything I buy would just be luxury. You get what I'm saying? Hmm. Ever look at the Toro grandstand? I did. Um, one because if y'all don't know, I'm Southside, but I have a Toro T-bar, 36-inch floating deck. I love that. I love the controls. One thing I love about Toro is they have so many different innovative controls to choose from. You know what I mean? It's not just like either one style. You know, you could choose from this style, that style. And one thing I was looking at with Toro was the stand on spreader sprayer. It's like $10,000 though. Along with the Toro grandstand. So that that's far in my foreseeable future. But I really don't like standards. But let me see here. Ed boy. What up, my man? What up, Ed boy? 570. Oh, 570. Okay. Where's the red cup at, bro? I don't got my actual tipsy cup. My new one. I got the old school one. Because I feel like my red cup I've been using so much I had to wash it. So it need to be washed. Drink up. Yes, sir. Tipsy cup. Yes, sir. Do you use any battery powered equipment? I don't, but if I was to, and I have been considering it, for me, I probably would use a battery powered chainsaw and a battery powered hedgers. The reason why is because, and hedgers, chainsaw definitely, hedgers is kind of on the fence. The reason why I would use a chainsaw, I know you're like, what? You know, you need power for chainsaw. My thing is, I don't cut down no trees. Most of the time, I use a chainsaw is like when I gotta cut down a bush or cut a branch, and I'm too lazy to like do it manually. You know, I got a manual saw, but I'm like, who got time for that? Get the chainsaw out, you know, chop that junk off in a like you know, like a hot butter. That made no sense. Like a hot knife through butter. There we go. I was trying to play it off, but then I was like, that made no sense. uh, yeah. And then, like I said, a hedger comes in a close second because, but the only thing about a hedger is if I gotta go out one day and do a big job or I'm far away from home. But at the same time, I'll still have I always will use an Echo PAS system, and I will still always have the attachments with me. But I will definitely keep like a battery powered, um, you know, some battery powered hedger or something like that. But yeah, so yeah, bottoms up. This man Dave Tires is turning up or something, bro. Money making Mike G. What's going on, homie? Daryl or Seth, I have a 60-inch Toro grandstand. It's terrific. I mean, Toro makes awesome machines. Like I said, that's probably my second favorite brand. It's just the price. I am cheap. I try to be efficient as possible. It's just the price. I'm rocking with my Ryobi Sawzall. I've been seeing you talk about it. You messaged me about that. I gotta check that out. The Sawzall. Hey Seth, going. This is the Lawnmower Man and Company. Hey Seth, going full time lawn care. I am happy for you. Wishing you all the well in your new venture. I appreciate it, my man. Doug Loft. Which one of your zero turns do you like better? Well, that's easy. I have a Gravely Pro Turn, which is a commercial, and I have a Troy Bill Mustang, which is a residential. Wow, I do like my Troy Bill for certain reasons. I got to go with my Gravely Pro Turn. Let me tell you this. The reason why I like one thing on my Troy Bill that I like better, what people don't realize is that with the welded decks, if people don't know, is a welded deck and a step deck. Welded decks is like, they're like squared, and the stamp decks is more like rounded. This on a Troy Bill, man, it shoots grass out like this. If I could best describe it, when it comes out to shoot, because I don't have the flap on. So the grass shoots out like this. And while that's beneficial, it's not only shooting out over and up, it's shooting out like 8 feet. And so reason why that's beneficial to me, I cut a lot of big open yards, right? And some of these big open yards is tall grass. So when I'm on my Troy Bill, it's shooting that grass so far high and far over that it spreads it out. When I'm on my Pro Turn, while the blades spin faster, if people don't know, residential mowers blades only spin up to 170 miles per hour legally. I think that's how fast they can govern them to spin. With commercial mowers, they can spin up to the blades can spin up to 230 miles per hour. So while the Pro Turn is cutting the grass faster, more efficiently, it's spinning the clippings straight out like this. Like I said, the Mustang spits it out like this. They spit it out like this. Now, the benefit to it spitting it out like this, because if you cut in commercial properties, businesses, stores, you don't want to be spraying rocks all up crazy like this, and that's why you have the flap too. But even without the flap, with the flap up on the Gravely, it still spits it low and straight out. And the downfall of that is it's spitting the line straight on the side of where you cut. So it's more work for the mower, whereas like the Troy Bill spreads it out better. If I explain that correctly. Um, Flash us. Ah! Knights Dragon. Uh, Congrats on your full time. You are awesome, Seth. I appreciate it, my man. Cheers to full time and part time. All right, now I think if I could get to my subject, the title of my thing, I haven't talked about it, going full time. All right, let me talk about this right quick. I had somebody message me, and like I said, I try to answer all questions or talk to all people, but they was talking about, Seth, I'm getting tired of my full time job, and I'm thinking about going full time, but I don't know how to go about it. And basically, what I told him is that you just have to make a plan. And so, sit down one day, write down all your bills, right? write down all your bills, then write down all your lawn care customers, all your bills per month, and then write down all your lawn care customers and compare how much money you make in lawn care to how much money you need to pay your bills per month, right? And that's where you start at. But you also have to take in account of what kind of area you're in. If you're like in an area like Florida or down in southern Georgia where y'all cut like most of the year, y'all got it gravy. You cutting all year long. Gravy. If you're in an area like me or north where you cut like 6 to 8 months a year, you got to take in consideration what am I going to do for the wintertime. And so that's what I had to take into consideration. Now, I have different other things going on other than my business, some other companies or whatever I work with. But at the same time, then I have my airport job. But at the same time, I have a little nest egg, and like I said, that's helping me get through the winter time on the slow times. Now, in a couple of weeks, once them leaves start falling good, I'm going hard into leaf cleanups. But let me get back to the subject matter. Just sit down and break it down. Like I said, it's a lot. The act of quitting your job and going full time is actually more scary than actually being out here. Like, let me give you this example, right? So I was always like, oh my gosh, I know guarantee I'm gonna make this amount with my full time job. I know guarantee I'm gonna make this amount this week, right? And so in lawn care, I can make twice that much. But the benefit to lawn care, right? So say I have 2 days worth same amount that I would make working full time with my full time job, right? 2 days worth of work. The benefit of being full time is the fact of, say something comes up, family or whatever, emergency funeral, I can move those 2 days to whatever days I want to. So now if I was supposed to cut Thursday and Friday, and I gotta go out Saturday and Sunday, I don't really want to do it, but I'll just move it to Saturday and Sunday. And now I got my Thursday and Friday back, and I could do what I need to do and still make that same amount of money. Or if I get a big job, somebody calls me a $200-300 job on Saturday, I need you to come out today, Saturday. I can do it. It's not like I have a full-time job. It's like, oh man, now I got to go to work. No, I don't. I'll be right there to make that money. And so that's what kind of happened this summer, and I started to see that, like how beneficial it is to be full time is your control of your schedule. Like, like that was one of the frustrating things. I would be at work sitting there for 8 hours, and it's just like I could be out here cutting, and as soon as I get off work, it start raining, so then I can't cut that day. But now I don't even like look at the weather. Because one, I'm still gonna cut if it's raining. That's one. That pro turns a beast. Two, unless it's unless the ground's mushy, then I'm not gonna cut. But if it's just like drizzle. But yeah. I don't even know what my number two was. I don't even know what kind of point I was making. But yeah, just don't be scared, people. But don't jump out there without making a plan. Like I said, I thought about it for 2 years. 2 years, I calculated how much I was going to make this season. And then I got to the end of the year, so, all right, I made this much. It's not all the way what I need, but it's close. And like I said, my last year I worked, I was wore out. Hugo's Lawn Care. What's going on, my man? What's the score of the game, people? Like I said, last time I looked, the Browns was up 7-0. Anybody watching the game? Yep, that's the biggest thing is having control compared to someone else has control. Yeah, like my schedule is to cut and do work during the week and have my weekends. For the last 2 years, I didn't have any weekends. I didn't even know what a weekend was. Now I can have a weekend, and if I go out on the weekend, I get to choose. If it's like a small job or something, and somebody calls me, I'll be like, I can come out Monday. But if it's something that's good, I'll be there Saturday morning. You get what I'm saying? I don't want to lose it. Do you have a limit on how many lawns you want, or just take what comes? Well, let me tell y'all this. Let me talk about this right. And I'm gonna give y'all a couple of people that I've talked to personally, um, that I look up to and probably follow them. Brian Shane from Top Notch and Blake from It's His Turf. Both of them are Gravely ambassadors. So I talk to them, whenever we have our meetings and with events and stuff. Excuse me. Two things that I aspire to do what they did is I've had my business since 2013, but right now is the beginning of my business. And like I said, what they did was they grew their company to the point of where they had way more clients than they needed, to where their company was almost losing money. And what I mean by that is you might have that premium customer that gets you to hedge their bushes twice a year, gets you to do leaf cleanups and cut all year long. And so you making a decent amount of money. You making premium money on that customer. Then you might have that one customer that just calls you every 2 weeks to cut, and it's a small yard, and it's just like, is it worth going out to cut that customer? But at the same time, you don't want to let that customer go because you need the money. You know what I mean? You want to have that income. What I'm saying is, like Blake, he got up to the point where they had so many customers. And then once he got to that point, he just started, okay, well, where are my premium customers? And he started breaking it down. So to answer your question is, yes, I'm taking on customers. Right now I have between like 30 and 35, right? I hope to get up to like 70, 60, 70. And then at that point, I'll evaluate to see if, all right, if I keep all my premium customers, how much would I be making? So that's kind of my goal. Right now, I'm taking any and everything. And then eventually, you reevaluate your company every year. 14-0 Cleveland. Yes, sir. And my freaking fantasy team is shot. I had Baker Mayfield, high hopes for him on my fantasy team, but he's kind of Brett Goosner. I'm back, baby. What's going on? I had to take a shower. The shower was so good, he had to say it twice. Man, this is a long tipsy talk. A live video. 34 minutes. Might break some records, people. I think the longest one I've did was like 40 minutes. So I'm gonna see if I go past 40. Mm. Mm. Well, you don't gotta apologize for that. He apologized for saying I took a shower twice. All right, people. Trying to make this last. What do y'all want me to talk about? I love telling stories. If y'all don't know, ask me to tell a story. If y'all haven't seen Paul Jameson's video vlog of the GIE, I told a story about rice stand. I actually tried some rice standers. Um, Naylor, he had a meetup at his dealer, and Ed Wright was there. I met Ed Wright, so I tried rode around on some. You know, they're cool. I mean, my thing is a mower to me. It's just what you love. You know, it's just a mower to me. It's like shoes. You know, it's Nike, it's Reebok, it's K Swiss. But some people just like Nike. You know, and that's how it is with me with Gravely. You know, I love Gravely. You know, not to say that another mower can't perform equally as good as Gravely, but I don't really want to find out. uh, how is the trailer working for you with the closed-in section? It's pretty awesome, bro. Pretty awesome. Only thing I noticed is that middle beam, because we got a good rain, I saw some leakage there. So I still have a can. I saved it. That's exactly what I saved. I saved the can of the Flex Seal. So I'm gonna get up there and I'm gonna spray the Flex Seal from the top, and then I'm gonna spray some spray foam on the inside, and we be gravy. Tell a story. I used to have about 75 clients, but I had to let them go due to I was just taking on too much time to get them done versus the other yards. Yeah, that's I want to get to that point. Black Fork Lawn, what's up? Jumping in late? Don't worry, my man. We're just getting warmed up. Black Fork. That man be with everybody. I saw him taking pictures of everybody. Story. Man. Have I ever told y'all this time? I almost had to break up a domestic. Not while I was working as a policeman, but while I was cutting grass. All right, so cutting grass in one of my regulars' house, right? Cutting buzzes. Think I was trimming or whatever. I see this guy walking down the street, and he's on the phone. Man, just let me in. Just let me in. Blah 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 blah. So I'm like, who are you talking to? Apparently, he was talking to a girl that was in the house, and this girl, I think this girl was home alone. These people, I want to say they was in their 20s, but I would say they were close to adults, between 17 to 20 age range, both of the adults. She was in the house, and I saw her coming to the door, looking out the screen door, but she had it locked. And they was arguing back and forth, and he was kind of walking back and forth in front of the house, pacing, blah 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 blah. So, he came up to the door. It was arguing through the door. Let me in, blah 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 blah. So, I'm keeping my eye on it, right? Because, like, as a policeman, we have the choice to, and when we're off duty, to be a citizen or to be a policeman. And I didn't have my gun, so I'm not gonna run up in nothing unprepared if I didn't have to. And plus the fact that if I run up in this thing, detain this guy somehow or something, or had to detain somebody somehow, then now I got to think about retaliation or whatever. Anywho, I'm getting ahead of myself in the story. The guy leaves. He goes around the corner. The girl comes out, checks the mail, and her son, which is like 2 or 3, he comes outside with her. He's standing on the sidewalk and whatnot. She gets the mail from the mailbox, walks back up to the porch, walks in the house. The son is kind of like playing on the sidewalk. She left this 3-year-old outside. Old dude had went around the corner, went through the alley, and comes running around the house. And she left the door open because her son was still outside. She was just taking the mail in, I guess. Smooth slides in the house, and all I hear is furniture moving, glass breaking, boom, 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 screaming. And I'm like, yo, the little baby, 3-year-old baby, he runs up to the glass door, climbs up the steps, and boom, he crying, banging on the door. And I'm like, yo, like, my first instinct was like to run over there. But like I said, my thing was, if I run over there and I get in this location, now this dude probably still gonna be coming around here. He gonna try to mess with my equipment or whatever. But I'm like, bro, like I can't let this little baby mom get, injured or something right here. So as I run over to the sidewalk, stuff still getting thrown in the house, a car pulls up behind me. I'm standing on the sidewalk, the kids on the porch. Car pulls up beside me. I go to this lady car and I'm like, hey, something going on in there, So she saved me from having to deal with the situation. So that was crazy because I was gonna have to get dirty. Luckily I did. Are you working solo? Will you have a helper? Yeah, I'm gonna work. I want to work until the point where I have enough of work. Let me put my charger on this thing. Well, I have enough until I have enough of work to phone dying. I want to work. I want to build up my clientele until I have enough work to hire somebody full time, because my thing is unfair to hire somebody part time. And they try to feed their family too. So yeah, I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna work until I can hire somebody at least 4 days a week full time. You need a 1-minute tipsy talk. What's going on, Randy? Yeah, I need to think of more ideas, but I'm so long-winded. It's so hard for me to like tell a story in 1 minute. So, but I need some more stories to tell. Lawnmower man. Hello, Black Fork. Hope all is well. Hello from Texas. It's all good. Thanks, man. Sorry, gotta go. Good night. All right, my man. Here you go. Paul Laponte. How many yards you want to do a week? I mean, I don't really consider a week. I don't even think about a week. I just want to have like 60 yards, 50, 60 yards. And however many I got to cut that week, I guess that's how many I got to do. I guess it will be 25. But what ended up happening? Did you get him arrested? No, so he just actually, when the lady ran in, he had an altercation with the lady. I guess it was the sister or mom or something. And then he ran out the back. I didn't even see him run out the back. I went to talk to them, actually everything was okay. But he ended up running out the back. And I can't tell people to call the police if they'll, I didn't even tell them I was the police, because it's their choice of how they want to handle it. Some people don't like calling police. I don't know why, but it don't hurt to have a report. Seth, is it true that if you advertise, you need a business license? I I wouldn't say that you need one, but the thing about advertising is you're basically putting your name out there more. So when you advertise, you're drawing more attention to yourself. And so it's kind of gonna hurt you. Because like think about this. Say you pay money, say you pay $1,000 to advertise in this paper or this billboard or whatever. Now everybody's seeing you, or you get a radio ad, everybody's seeing you, right? And then somebody comes, this commercial company comes along and wants you to do this big job for them. And you're like, and they're like, all right, cool. We just need proof of insurance and license. And you're gonna be like, you know what? I don't even got all that. So while I don't think you need it. But if you're gonna be putting yourself out there, I would have it. You know, I'm licensed, I'm insured. I recently found out there's different types of license that you should have, but yeah. Black Forest, yeah, I get it. People around here never call the police. It's just how the culture always been. Shaking my head. Trailer park life. Yo, is Mason Rudolph still the quarterback? Notification on my screen. She said, "This Pittsburgh quarterback sucks." She must be in there watching the game. I think it's Mason Rudolph, right? Or did he get hurt too? Is it a third string? What's going on, Ron Folk? All right, people. Been like over 45 minutes. Do you watch Spencer's Lawn Care? For sure, bro. I've been watching him ever since. If y'all, it's so crazy, bro. I've been doing this for so long. I done seen everybody pass me. I remember Spencer's Lawn Care when I had 700 subscribers and Spencer's Lawn Care had 500. The next thing you know, you start creeping up past me. And yeah, but I remember I've been following him ever since then. 500 subscribers, bro. What city are you? I'm in Henrico, Virginia, which is outside of Richmond, Virginia, like Central Virginia area. But I'm about to get off here, people. 48 minutes. I appreciate everybody that stuck around. And I will try to get a video. I have an old video that I recorded like a month ago. I'm gonna clean up some leaves. I'm trying to get that edited tonight. Be posted tomorrow. So thanks for watching. Comment, subscribe, order some tipsy cups. Yes, sir.